Hey guys, it's day 5 of the leagues. We've got our smithing a bit further than expected at 86. The editing took a bit longer, but we got a load more points though because of it. We got 200 points from getting a royal cannon, which you can buy from here. You need 150 total respect. You get respect by just getting XP whilst being in the artisan's workshop, so with the XP modifier, it does not take that too long. So the golden cannon and the royal cannon, you get an extra 80 points for using one of these luminite injectors, and then you get 30 points for making a ceremonial sword. While smithing in here, every so often a little dwarf will pop up, and he's like, can you make me a sword? And you're like, sure bro. So you make the sword, hand it in, and then that's another 30 points. And I believe, equipping a full set of Bane armor. 200 points, nice! So already we're starting the video off with an extra 510 points. Now, we need to train our crafting, and I found out that there's this place called the Gates of Elidinis. I don't know. Elidinis, there we go. And that provides some insane crafting XP. So instead of just going back to the gem rocks, we're going to give that a go, as it's new content that I've never done before. So I've just been watching a guide to figure out how to do it. So all we need to do is do a mini quest, and then we can get straight into it. Oh, is that enough? Oh, nice. Very scuffed, but I'm starting to get used to it. It's quite fun. I quite enjoy this boss. Oh, Prarinals, that's massive. And blunt rune salvage, that is big as well. That's a lot of GP. I'm gonna camp here for a bit. I quite like this boss. Once you get into the flow, it's pretty easy. And this is where the XP all comes from. These little moonstones. You just chop them up, and it's like 1k little XP drops all the time. It's pretty good. Ooh, a moonstone. I know they're useful for necromancy, but I don't know how big they are, but nice, we'll take it. Oh, and we get marks of war here as well. Perfect. Very nice. Oh, there's 10 kills. Anything good? Ooh, even more salvage. So we spent probably almost an hour now, or probably an hour doing this. Let's have a look at the rewards we get. We've got like a bunch of salvage, bunch of Mort Meyer secondaries, which is nice, cannonballs, a ton of battle staves. Can't see them all because of hidden in the bank. We've also got some crystal keys too. So this boss is pretty good. It's very easy to do. I'll show you a kill. So we start it up. We start with this fella right here. We gather about 40 of these moonstones, which is basically where all the crafting XP comes, as you can see. It gives 900 per, like every 2-3 ticks. And you can just stay here for pretty much the duration, and then just leave on him when she spawns, and then just rinse and repeat. Pretty sure you can right click to leave. But yeah, we repair the barrier, gives a bunch of construction XP. Well, I guess you could just teleport out either. You don't really need to leave on that guy. You can just teleport out. We want to focus on these big ones because they give us double the amount of like the rocks that we use to kill her. The smaller ones only give 1, these give 2. I don't know if these need more charging with like the divination. When she says be gone, we gotta hide behind the barrier, or we will take 60% of our HP. I think that took what, a quarter? But way less than 60, so we take that. So we pretty much just want to keep gathering as many of these rocks as we can. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that you can add it to a beast of burden. So the rotten suffer just happened. All it does is create little AoEs around here. I just dive out and then just jump right back in. You keep getting stacks. Oh, children's to me, she just summoned some ads. we attack the ads, simple as. We use these crystal fragments, I think it's 2 per ad. Be gone again. Dive out. Now once you're done and you got enough or you're low on HP, activate the little aid thing here. We'll summon these pillars. These give great agility XP. Like, look at that, just 13k just from that. We attack. You want to do it fast because you get an extra boost, as you saw. Your quick oh, get back in there. Your quick reactions boost the cleanse by 25%. Oh yeah, I was talking about this. So every time you divine here on these rocks, you gain one of these stacks of corruption. And each one of these stacks, as you can see, it does more and more damage to you. But using the aid and jumping on those pillars resets it, or gets rid of a good chunk. Clears 2 per rock that you use. Oh, I was not fast enough there. Just mining this one because it's pretty much clear. You can just leave it for later, and then when you're in the barrier you can mine it. But we'll be gone. We're behind the barrier, so it's fine. The barrier does take damage, but you don't need to worry about it. Never really going to fall below 0. You're going to die from corruption before it falls below 0. So we just do the same. If I get low in HP, I'll just call the aid early on and just jump the pillars. It's great agility. Right, and suffer. It's great agility XP, so there we go. And then we've got pretty much like emergency food here, so call the aid. This will be your tomb. I think I might need to eat, yeah. I left it a bit too late. Jump, 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 jump. Hit. Agility at level. You can hurt the boss by just throwing them normally, but you don't get the extra boost, and it does way more damage if you do the agility pillars. I know without the agility pillars, each one of the rocks do 2500 damage, I think. So you can either mine enough to kill her now. Ads. Either get enough rocks to just kill her now, or just wait for the aid to come off cooldown, which I'll just wait for the aid as it gives a ton of agility XP. And just like that, that's a kill. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's quite a chill boss. I'm quite enjoying it. Half a mil agility XP an hour at this place. And yeah, manuscripts. We don't have the books, so these are useless. Energy, battle staves, fungus. It's just it's really great supplies. If we do this 100 times, we do get a 200 point tasker, so it is going towards that, at least doing it now. But I'm gonna just focus on getting the crafting level up now. I think 10-11 kills is perfectly fine, and then I want to start getting invention and dive into that. I gotta say, this method is insane. We peaked at like 2.4 mil crafting XP an hour. I repair the barrier just so the Begone doesn't take nowhere near as much damage to me. As well as the construction XP is pretty nice, so all we do is pretty much keep gathering from this moonstone, repair this whenever it gets to like 10%, as it takes 30% every per Begone, and when I'm low HP, all we do is teleport towards retreat, heal up at the bank because you don't need to eat anything, just opening the bank interface heals you, and then you just take the portal back and just restart the fight. It's pretty insane, this method. We'll hit... Yeah, we're gonna hit 80 crafting in no time. And just like that, crafting is done. Which means, oh, it's no longer grayed out. Invention has been unlocked. So all we do is just pop in, and you can just see the HP just dunk, 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 dunk. So that took like just a bit under 4 minutes to get 150 crafting XP. Well, 150,000 crafting XP. So if you don't have the mining relic, for some reason, that is the way to get your crafting up. It is insane. I know it's 200 points to you get for just completing the Invention tutorial, so that's going to be a nice massive boost to it. Then let's head on in. I am so excited because if you have a lot of early game Invention levels is just from crafting stuff on the inventor's workbench. So if you have unlimited resources, you can just keep making gizmos out the wazoo, and surely that will get you a ton of XP. I've never gotten too deep in Invention. I think the highest level I've ever been is like level 30, and that might have been on Fresh Start Worlds. So it's going to be super interesting learning how to do everything. So I know the basics, I know how to do all this, but I'm gonna... it's a shame we know every recipe. Because if we didn't, because we could get so much XP, because doing this and getting it to a really good level gets you a ton of XP. Okay, let's try to figure this out. There we go, so... blah 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 blah, can't talk. Optimization excellent. I think this is the best. I don't think... is there a perfect? Oh, there is, okay. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go with excellent. So invent. Charge pack. It's useless because we have unlimited charges. And that'll give us 2,000 total level. Another 200 point task. Ooh. So... disassemble. Okay. 360 XP just to disassemble. That's crazy. Look at this. 100k of everything. 200 mil junk. Oh my god. Simple parts 0, 150 lost because we hit the cap. Oh my god. We can't it just doesn't want to get disassembled. Something that completely went super over my head with this relic was when alchemizing items manually, you have a 66% chance to save the resource. This is like Golden God from one of the other leagues from RS3. That means I can alch stuff, buy stuff from the shop, alch it, and then I'll be able to make a lot of money because I'll save the resource and I'll just keep alching it. And then, so this is the perk this is the relic that just keeps on giving. Like, you could just get rid of this and it will already be a goated perk. But the fact that this is also a thing, this just sorts out our construction, it sorts out our farming because of bagged plants. I'm sure there's a bunch of other things I will find out that it could be used for. A bunch of tasks, because there's like a bunch of tasks to just give 100 mil to X and Y. So, oh, this is going to be great. Ooh, and there we go. Complete the Invention tutorial. I keep getting these spare parts, but I just can't get rid of them because of I save them 66% of the time. Okay, yeah, destroy them. Go away. So I was making weapon gizmos, and you can make 60 of them, and it's like I only did it for like not even a minute, and already 2 mil XP an hour. Madness! This is crazy amount of XP. I'm gonna shoot up total level so much. Oh, okay. So we can do these. We just know that they exist, but we still got to go through this process. This is going to get us so much Invention XP. Just going through these one at a time. Oh my god. So we're at 27 now. I'm going to go through all of these and let's see where we where we end off at. There we go, got everything that matters. We don't really need these components, charge drain, junk reduce chance, because, well, we've got unlimited supply pretty much, and we don't use anything whatsoever. So, I guess we get one of the best materials we can use, create, and then you just repeat. So I've made a ton of these weapon gizmo shells, and I was curious to see what components that we kind of need, as I've never really gotten high-end into Invention, as I said before. So I did a little spreadsheet. There's not too many you need. I'll show it on the screen, which components you'll need. So I've got everything written down. I believe that's it. I don't think I need anything else. So now we can start cashing these in. At a certain level, when you can unlock undead components, you want to use this, as this gives us the most XP, 130k per one. And then you just spam it, and then you just get a ton. Like, look at this. Look at the XP per hour. It just keeps on going up and up and up. And we pretty much want to do this until we unlock third age components. That is madness. $68, 82. It just keeps on going up and up. I think we can throw all these crappy ones in a gizmo shell after gizmo box. So hopefully it doesn't go up too bad. We unlocked it yet? Doesn't look it. Oh, there it is. Gizmo bag. Oh, that only holds up to 10. Oh no. I might need to spend some time to remove them then. The problem is the 66% chance works on these when dismantling them, which means I'm gonna have to dismantle so many, because they're just gonna keep getting saved and saved and saved and saved. 120 mil, 123, and 130 mil. I'm curious to see what's the highest we can get it going up to. I think, is it 85, 83? 7 components. Oh, third age, there we go, third age components. So we just go on to discover. Well, here we go. So perfect. Invent. 1 mil XP drop. Oh lord. So then we throw third age in here. I think the further down it is down here, maybe it's the better. I'm not sure how this is organized. Create. 180k. And so I've been told you pretty much want to keep going this until I think it's like 115 or 113. Then you can make something in the inventor and you can just AFK it. No wonder you see so many people with like mid-ish total levels, but then like 300 mil XP on the high scores. Because Invention's heavily inflating it. And there is 99 Invention. So easy. That'll be a nice extra 200 points. There we go. Already 1,000 points gained today. Not pretty happy about that. We barely even did much. It's just been a lot of good big fat 200 pointers. Oh, another 200 points. I didn't realize. Obtain 50 million Invention XP just like that. As you can see, it's still going up. We're at 416 million XP per hour. Doing this method takes like 20 minutes and you'll get 200 mil. As it's still going up like crazy. Whilst we're not maxed yet on Invention, let's unlock some of these useful stuff. Alchemical Onyx is massive. We can get like a Luck of the Dwarves, I know that much, and Grace of the Elves. I don't know what the necklace makes. but the luck of the dwarves will be our best ring really for a bit. A tier 4 luck ring, which will increase our drop chances for rare gear. It does like a ton of other stuff, but I just can't remember. It just overall gives us better drop chances on a bunch of items, as well as give us access to the rare drop table. Grace of the Elves, I know what that does, thanks to, as you can, if you've been following the channel, you would have saw the loot from 1,000 Grace of the Elf 7 spirits that are byproduct from using the Grace of the Elves. Here it is, 115 equipment separator. That's what we want. It wasn't 113, it was 115. So doing this, you'll want around 400 weapon gizmos. I kind of went a bit overboard, but it is what it is. I'm sure I'll be using them when I'm not I'm not guaranteed to get the perks that I want. So, and as you can see, there's not like a restart option. You just got to use another weapon gizmo. So I'll be using them eventually. 2.9 mil, nice. And then we just go on to manufacture equipment separators, and then we put our feet up and we just make these. No need to keep wasting our weapon gizmos. It's not as fast, but at least we're not wasting these, which take even longer to make. Oh, there we go. 120 invention. Another 200 pointer. Let's frickin' go. And now with this, we've got pretty much everything unlocked. I learned later on, everyone was going Assassin's Relic and not the Fairy one, because you can make the Fairy stuff in here, as well as the Spirit Tree, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Are you like me, sitting on hundreds upon hundreds of gizmos after leveling up their invention, struggling what to do with all of them? Well, look no further, as I have the solution for you. First off, you'll want to withdraw as many as you can hold, and then head over straight to Edgeville, as we're gonna say hello to the King Black Dragon. After entering his humble abode, give him many big hugs. After giving him many hugs, accept your fate, rinse and repeat, and just like that, you'll be gizmo free in no time. Like that, I am gizmo free. Thank you, KBD. Okie dokie, that's enough AFKing from Invention. I've dismantled my parts, my salvage, and now we've got 11 mil. Now with this money, we'll go to Prift, and we're gonna go to the construction shop, wherever that is. Be right back. Okay, we found it. It's right over here. Sawmill operator. I think that's the guy. So we want to buy these magic stones, and then if we do this, and just like that, we've made money. We've just made over a mil profit. So we'll buy as many as we can. We just spent 10 mil. We'll dismantle them, and just like that, we're already in the profit. And now we just keep rinse and repeating this, and we're going to have so much money by the end of this. Okay, it's been a few hours. I had to do some IRL stuff on the side, do food and whatnot, so didn't get as much money as I could have, but we're sitting on 1.24 bill. That is insane. When I started getting a decent amount, I would note them instead of doing it on the talking to the guy. And then when I have a decent stack of notes, I'll just be doing my farm runs whilst disassembling them and waiting for the crops to grow. So we got a good amount of crops. Now with this GP, what am I going to do with it? Well, first I want to get 75 prayer to unlock a prayer training method that we can use said GP on. To get some prayer, I need to kill some dragons, and I do have a Reaper task that I did earlier today, or I set earlier today for Vindicta. It's finally time to kill some Vindicta. But first, before that, I have a crystal bow that I want to turn into a crystal halberd just so we have more DPS on him. So I need to figure out how to revert this, because in old school you can just right click revert. In RS3 I saw that we need to find a singing bowl, so oh, I think I just saw one. There it is. Never mind, you need to complete Eyes of Glothry to make it. I guess we're going in with a dragon with a dragon halberd, but at least we'll have perks. I need to get those perks sorted. So this will be the setup, but I'll get this all augmented and whatnot, so that'll give a major DPS increase. Okie dokie, this took a while. It didn't help how I kept making things with weapon gizmos. Then I use it and it's like, wait, what do you mean only weapon? Oh, for fuck's sake. That happened earlier when I was trying to get this one, Crackling Gizmo 1. So our Dander's chestplate has Crackling 2 that has a chance to periodically zap your target for 50% per rank of your weapon's for 50% of the damage per rank of your weapon damage. 1 minute cooldown, so just more DPS. And then biting gives us more critical. Hopefully these two stack. I wasn't able to make the optimal one, which was relentless, because that needs ancient, and we don't have that yet. That's with archaeology. And then for the legs, we have impatient 1, 9% chance per rank for basic abilities to generate 3 extra adrenaline, which I wonder if that counts with a double from the combat relic. And then we have Enhanced Devoted. 4.5% chance per rank on being hit that protection prayers will work at 100% for 3 seconds, which will be nice when tanking, as we don't have the most armor, and we don't have Soul Split yet. So we'll be praying melee a bunch. I can't get augmenters on my... Okay, we can't get augmenters on the Dragon Halberd. I think it has to be at least a tier 70 weapon, but this alone will help a ton, I would imagine, especially the crits. It says your charge pack ran out of power, but we should have unlimited charges thanks to the perk relic, right? Oh, consumes no charge, so maybe we just need to make 1 perk pack or 1 charge pack. And then the game's just like, okay, you've got it, and then this never runs out. We'll see. So, there we go. If I unequip and re-equip these, then does it? No, it doesn't come up with a message. Nice. Okay, to Vindicta. Let's go. I've never killed him before, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, here's all the fuck-ups I did earlier. And then these are the ones that I was just unlucky with. Enjoy. Laugh. Feel free to laugh at it. Okay, so we're here at the heart of Gilnor. I was just doing some tinkering about, checking things out, and as soon as you get in here, if you're wanting to kill any of these bosses, make sure you get a contract. You said contract for the person, so you just talk to him. I did Zaros. He tells you to kill somebody else, so I had Seren, so I killed a bunch of Seren. Ooh, that guy's gaming. And then I turned it in, and then we get reputation. We get 25% increased drop chance, and I believe that's 25% before the modifiers, so we have even better drop rate. The nice thing as well is it saves the kill count, I've been told, so that is massive, as we don't need to keep getting kill count every time. Very nice. I'll tell you what, you got to be careful getting your KC here, because these little guys will follow you to the end of the earth. Run! Get in there. And you can't trap them on anything. They have smart pathing. They go around things. Look at them. They're coming from all the way down there. They're out for blood. Okay, time to finally do some Vindicta. It looks like a fairly simple boss, so let's get right into it. Okay, yeah. Oh, Zaraosian Essence. Nice. I think I need that for the armor. Oh, let's go. Yeah, craft armor. Oh, nice. So if we get a dormant? Oh, that's refined. What about basic? Okay, I'll have to look more into it. Maybe you need like bits of everything, but we'll see. We take that, that's a unique. Oh, there's Dev's assignment done. One thing I noticed when, compared to my first guild where I struggled a bit, if you have Pulverize to your ability bar, it's pretty good, as when they have the Pulverized debuff on them, it reduces their damage dealt by 25% and it lasts for 30 seconds as well. So it gives you a good window of just being able to tank up a bit better. Oh. Cool, there's 99 strength. Easy 200 points. Oh, let's go, an item. Oh, it's been many kills. Vindicta, how many have I killed? 71. Nice. Now I just need a crest, because those orbs don't count for they're like refining the item or whatever, but if we get a crest, that's some new legs. Let's go. The back-to-back! Let's fucking go! The lance! Let's fucking... Yes! The back-to-back, baby! Oh boy! Now then, if we look at the lance compared to the Dragon Halberd, the accuracy means like nothing, because it's like tier 90, but I think it's tier 80 damage. But if you look at the damage, we get an extra 500 damage on this. So if I'm looking at this correctly, that's like increasing our DPS by almost 25%. That is so big. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good to have it. Now, the bones, the loot, we have a freaking ton of them. So I only wanted to get 75, but I think I've overshot it a bit. We've got a ton of magic logs and then some raw sharks as well, so got some good stuff from this grind. Oh, I'm so happy. Okie dokie, I had to unlock the rumbling components as I can't make Aftershock because we need 2500 Zaros reputation, so we won't get that for a while. So we've got Eruptive, that gives an extra 1.5% more ability damage, and then we have Precise, that increases your minimum damage by 1.5% per rank of your maximum damage, so it's a nice little bit of extra DPS. I don't know if they will show on here. I think that did show, I think that did change, so nice. We are looking really good. Now we need to sort out an amulet and necklace. Oh nice, I didn't even know that was a task. I was just seeing if this was any good prayer XP per hour. And you can see that it's like 3.5, 3.7 mil. It's great if you have no bones and a lot of GP. Each one of the crystals costs 110k. You can buy from this guy. Oh, I do have the 20% going on because of the voice, so it is probably going to be like 3-ish mil an hour, but it's not bad if you have no bones though. Nice task as well to add to the list. Oh, that's the last of our dragon bones, so 89 prayer, very nice. Very nice indeed, kind of worth going a bit semi-dry on Vindicta, getting all those bones. Pretty happy about that. Now I need to get 75 mage to do the Elder Kiln, and that unlocks the Fight Kiln, so need to figure out how to get my mage up, where to go with that. Hey, there we go. God, it's been a while since I've done this quest. I did it when it first came out back in RS2. I'm going to use the lamp on magic because I tried bursting and it wasn't working. I thought, because I'm pretty sure range, if you use Chin, it makes all your abilities AoE. So I thought, oh, maybe Ancient Burst is the same. So I tried bursting and it was like, no, it just was just doing singles. So I was really confused about that. So I'm going to put my lamp in mage because apparently range is going to be a lot easier. 1.2 mil XP. God, this ring was my go-to back in the day, just because if you teleport to 3, it was the closest to a bank and a fairing. I loved this frickin' thing back in the day. So now with the Elder Kiln unlocked, we need to go get another fire cape because... Actually, we don't need to get another fire cape. I want another fire cape to use when I'm in the kiln, and there is a task to use a fire cape on Jad as well, so we'll do that right away. There we go. If you're wondering why I have 3 fire capes, he died with HP. Fuck, I didn't use the cape on him! Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. And with that, that'll end the episode. We'll get doing some fight kiln next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you have, and I wish you all a great day. See you later, guys.